remember to stay hydrated. And today we are doing our first look at the brand new Jack Wolf Knives Sharpshooter. I have a bunch of first impressions to give you guys. Let's get it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Minimalist. My name is Brandon and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Like I said in the intro of this video, we're going to be taking a look at my very first high-end slip joint. And this is the Jack Wolf Knives Sharpshooter. It's a very interesting design. I'm not going to be doing a full review on this just yet. This is more so going to be a first impressions on this knife specifically. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty details, let's show you what's included in the packaging. Jack Wolf Knives is a brand new brand, and this is going to be his first time producing a knife. I've spoken with Ben before over the phone and he has a ton of knowledge about slip joints. Here is the box that this thing comes in, and it does look very minimalist, which I really dig. Packaging does matter to me personally, and with this first box design, it just looks very aesthetically appealing. Inside the box, you do get this really cool tin can with this kind of like retro comic book looking theme. I believe the mascot is going to be Jack Wolf here in this really animated type of look and aesthetic, which is a really nice touch for the Jack Wolf knife brand. Inside the tin can, you will get this really nice microfiber cloth with the Jack Wolf branding. And in addition, you do get this really nice chip that does have the Sharpshooter Jack branding as well as graphic. And then finally, you've got the knife. So this thing does come with a really nice leather sheath. I'm not sure if it's 100% genuine leather or what it actually is, but it is really nice because this thing does not come with a pocket clip. And here is the knife itself. This thing is going to be made with titanium. I got the black micarta version specifically, and then of course the M390 blade steel. The cool thing about this blade specifically is that it is extremely sharp. So you've got a really high hollow grind, so basically it goes from the edge all the way up to the blade spine and does not stop until it hits that point. So this thing is incredibly slicey, and that's what this thing was kind of manufactured for. In terms of the action, it is a slip joint, guys. Again, this is my very first high-end slip joint, and it does seem to have a really nice, robust walk and talk type of feel. If you guys don't know what walk and talk is, I didn't even know what that meant. Ben pretty much told me like, hey, this thing does make a specific sound. When you're a slip joint enthusiast, you want to listen to the actual action. To give you an example, here's the walk and then the talk. And as long as that sounds robust, there's a really specific ting that goes along with it. That's what a slip joint collector will be looking for. In terms of ergonomics, my index and middle finger fit really well inside this groove, and then of course my ring finger and pinky. This thing just fits really well in the hand. Now in terms of actual use, this thing has been fantastic. Now I'm not gonna go and bear down on this slip joint just because it does not have a locking mechanism, but that's not what it was intended for. It's more so for, you know, doing the smaller tasks if you're going to be cutting open packages, envelopes, letters, stuff like that. It's definitely more so a gentleman's knife than a super hardcore tanky knife. And with the slip joint, you definitely don't want to go and pry things with it. You don't want to use it as a screwdriver. Just know what you're cutting into and then always cut towards whatever it is that you're cutting. I'll be completely honest with you guys. The reason why I didn't get into slip joint is because of this non-locking mechanism. It just doesn't feel safe, but once you get it down, I've been carrying this thing for about a week now. It's been actually really easy to use. As long as you've got a good grip and that you're cutting towards that object or package or whatever it is, it's going to be a safe route. This may be the most sharp knife inside my entire collection now just because of this crazy robust hollow grind, and I really dig how lightweight it is. It fits in the pocket really well, and so far the slip joint feels way better than your average buck knives or anything that you guys might have experienced. In terms of the branding, Jack Wolf did go ahead and use this specific font on both the M390 lettering as well as his Jack Wolf branding on the blade itself. In terms of the spring within the knife, you don't even notice that it's there, and this is because in slip joint definition, this is considered an integral, which is super nifty because I've always enjoyed really clean minimalistic lines. But the attention to detail with this specific knife is really good, and of course I'm enjoying it so far. The only gripe that I have for this knife so far is literally how sharp this blade spine is. It's incredibly sharp. It's not chamfered at all or anything like that. I'm not sure if that's going to be intended, but but that's probably the only dislike I have about this knife. I'll be giving this more pocket time over the next few weeks or so and then give you guys a full review if that's what you're interested in. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to get into more traditional slip joint knives. This one is, again, my very first one, and I'd love to learn more about these things. Aside from that, guys, thank you so much for all my patrons and all of you guys that are following, subscribing, and liking these videos. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.